Dinner took a bit longer than I expected, so whatevs. Special content. Yeah, we're going to build a weird watch type thing. I've been sitting on this since Christmas. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be some kind of thing. I've got lots of other things to do as well. So I'm just going to grab my coffee and then we'll get started. I've got a couple of bits to do. So yeah, I'll be with you in just a moment and we'll get cracking. And also, thank you to Andy and Helkith for the hosts as well. Cinemo! I'm still in earshot, you know. My shop is too small to actually go out of range. Right, caffeine acquired. Ba-ba. Whoop. Right. So now comes the question. Adjust focus. Right, so what should we start with? I've got three main things to do tonight. How is the now tidy shop? It's not bad. It's getting there. There's still lots to do, but it's not like we don't have the time at the moment. Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? So, yeah. Let's just move this out the way for a sec. I left it there just so there was something under the camera. Whoop. Lads indeed. So my bench is nice and clear now. So Hugh, Caradog will know there was an enormous pile of screws and junk just completely covering this section entirely. And the edge of my mat was actually like up here kind of thing. So it's all gone. It's all been dealt with. It's glorious. So yeah, that's now a thing. Have I dumped it all into a box in the back room? No, I actually sorted it out. I mean, like, I took out all the good stuff, and then the remains, it got down to the point where I just looked at all the remains and was just like, this is all trash or I don't know what it is, and just put it all in the bin. It was a beautiful moment. Right, so we've got a couple of things to do. This is Kimbo's mouse, which is broken and needs, the left click is sometimes double tapping. It's very early stages, but it's the beginning of the end. However, I've got some spare mouse switches. These are mouse button switches, and I happen to have some spares. So we've got that, and then we've got the weird watch type thing. And the other thing I wanted to do as well is a little project I've been threatening to do for ages, which I might do as a warm-up, which is I'm going to make a motherboard jumper, so I can switch on motherboards without shorting them with things. So yeah. Didn't you buy a kit and stuff, Helkith? Did you do it in the end? Just do it! So, where shall we start? I think we'll look at the mouse first. I want to see if we can get this out the way. At least the motherboard won't be cold. Yeah. I think we'll start on the mouse. And then once we've done that, then we'll do the kit. And then if I've got time, I'll do the stupid other little thing that I was going to do. So I'm going to quickly I'm going to clean this thing up first because it's not had some love in a while. And then we're going to take it apart and we're going to see if we can replace the switches on it. So let's start just by cleaning because it's gross. Ugh. Decontaminate. Soft plastic is really hard to clean because it just sticks to your cloth. Clean your mice now and then, people. It feels really good when you've got a nice clean mouse. This is just glass cleaner I'm using here. And I'm going to squirt a bit onto an old toothbrush. That's going to let me get into all of the gaps. There we go. Like I bought one. Don't use acetone. Don't use acetone, Caradog. No. I don't know what part of you thought that was going to end well. It went into liquidation. Okay, right. So this is a Cougar Passion X Innovation Orange Edition. So how does this come apart? We're probably going to have screw holes on the underside. So let's zoom in just a little bit. And I'm just going to give myself a full screen preview because then it makes it a lot easier for me to see if I am in focus, which I'm completely not. Zoom, enhance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks pretty in focus to me. Good. Right. So I'm going to dig under these skates. Actually, is there anything there? There is not. Ugh. There's a screw. Ooh. Ooh. Closer, closer. Too low. Yeah. And there's probably something under this lower skate as well. Try not to damage these. If I damage these skates, the mouse will feel a bit horrid to use. And then I'll have to buy some new stuff. You can buy this sort of thin, shiny plastic material they use to make the skates. You can buy it on like eBay and just cut it to size. But obviously I'd rather not have to do that. Just straighten that one out before I stick it down somewhere. There we go, I think that'll do. Okay, let's open this guy up and see what's inside, because this might be a complete waste of time. However, I have done this before. The reason why I have these spare switches... My mouse! The reason why I have these spare switches is because I've replaced all the switches in my own mouse before. So, I have done this. If you've got a beloved mouse, it's a very good mod you can do, because it'll make the mouse feel brand spanking new. It's very cool. It's not really worth it unless you've got a decent mouse